The name's Ocelot. Big boss. You know who I am. A certain man gave me a job to do. Two, actually. First was to get you out of that hospital. The second was to rescue the man himself. You remember? Your partner, 9 years ago, Kazuhira Miller. 9 years back, your private army came under attack by Cypher. You were considered dead. Until today, that is, when Cypher found you. And it's not just them. The whole world wants you dead. You'll have to join up with Miller. Build that private army of yours one more time. It's your only chance. First, we need to save Miller. He's in Afghanistan.
Afghanistan?
What, you can't keep up with world affairs in a coma? 4 years ago, the Soviets invaded Afghanistan. The Muslims are fighting back with Western support. Miller was training Mujahideen rebels when he was captured by the Soviets. The Reds' 40th Army. Troop strength somewhere around 100,000. The squad holding Miller set off near the Pakistan border yesterday. Now, in 3 days, they'll reach the Soviet garrison. They'll be interrogated for a few more days, and it's off to a lager. Or left to rot in a ditch on Afghan soil. I give him 2 weeks. The job didn't mean anything to Miller. He only took it on to keep you safe. Well, there's our ride. It's a whaling ship. Had a pretty good deal on her once the IWC started raising a stink. Now it's 7 days to Port Qasim, another 3 overland. So we won't have much time once we're there. Don't take too long getting used to your new self. Hang on. Ha! The area ahead is under total Soviet control. Miller's been captive for 10 days. Not much time left.
Weather will clear shortly.
Storm's passing.
Getting used to it?
After 9 years on ice, solo infiltration of the Soviet main ground forces should be the perfect one. Kazuhira Miller is being held in Dawandehar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your eye-drop. You see Wandi on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker placed.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? To the right. A little to the left. To the right. Have you spotted the village? Zoom in closer. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dawandehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is. Wrong target, boss. Use your binoculars to focus in on Violo Calais village and mark it. Good. Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way.
You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dawandehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and knees. He'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
At the enemy outpost, Vialo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village? How about it? Can you see the village from there? Use the binoculars to recon the place. Look at where the enemies are stationed. Look at their gear. Take it all in. There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there. That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
На меня напали. Возможно, противник. Что указаний? Прием! Это КП, понял. Все подразделения. У нас могут быть нарушители. Конец связи.
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that. Understanding a language and being able to interpret from that language for somebody else are two different things. Juggling languages at a rapid-fire pace is more difficult than you might think. So, in other words, while I do speak Russian, don't expect me to do your interpreting. Take a look with your binoculars. Put the enemy in the center of your field of view.
Никаких признаков противника! Обыскиваю местность! Прием! Это КП, понял. Не позволяйте им застать вас врасплох. Будьте начеку. Конец связи. Штаб, это КП. Позаимел огонь.
Looks like the enemy's lost sight of you.
Мы потеряли врага.
They're gonna try to hunt you down.
Поблизости. Соблюдайте осторожность. Прием! Всем базам, это штаб. Всем базам, усилить безопасность и готовиться к возможному
suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind, your weapon will be loud from now on.
Вы меня слышите? Прием! Всем боевым группам, это КП. У нас проблема. Тревога по всем постам. КП, это Дмитрий 6! Огонь вражеского снайпера! Прием! Это КП, понял! Занять оборонную позицию и найти снайпера! Конец связи!
It's up to you whether to slip by enemies or take them down. Just remember that any situation can change fast. Familiarize yourself with your weapons and items while you can. You need to be able to switch between them quickly to meet any threat.
Всем боевым группам, это КП! На нас напали! Все боевые позиции!
We don't know Miller's exact location, so you'll need to do a little intel gathering first. Take a look around Vialo Village.
Sun will set.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Понял. На нас напали. Всем подразделениям. Боевую готовность. Конец связи.
извини, я не знаю английского.
Spit it out.
Не стреляй, пожалуйста, не стреляй!
I'll let you know if we locate a soldier with the interpreter skill. Extracting him will enable you to understand what the Soviets are saying. Otherwise, your interrogations are going to be, well, a waste of time. Antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there. Those materials are already processed. They can come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them? So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is.
Base.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
The map has been updated.
Willing to walk the whole wilderness on foot? Use your horse.
Marker placed. Marker placed.
Anytime you need advice, just give me a call. You've reached one day. They've got Miller locked up in that town. Check your eyes, Roy, for his location. I hope to hell he's all right. He's not your average client. That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
Как это, Дмитрий-4? Я слышал странный шум. Собираюсь выяснить, в чем дело. Прием!
Готово! Понял, что происходит?
КП, это Зоя-2. У нас могут быть нарушители. Полная боевая готовность. Прием!
You have arrived at your
КП, понял.
destination.
Будьте максимально осторожны. Конец связи.
Your suppressor's no longer effective. Bear in mind your weapon will be loud from now on.
Покажи себя!
Hey, quit kidding around. Snake?
We know where the target is. Head for one day.
Ладно, я пошел обратно в казарму. Мне осталось всего несколько
будете служить?
Посмотришь, что будет зимой, молодой. Тут холодно, как нигде на земле.
Мороз наш друг. С ним душманом живется круто.
Я вырос в реку, а ты из долов. Еще на разных местах. Кроме того, я наконец-то даже не дождусь.
Ладно, хорош.
Увидимся.
That's the building, boss. That's where they're holding Miller.
God. No more use for me, huh?
Cuz, it's me. I'm here to get you out.
Snake.
They do something to your eyes?
No, it's just bright as all. What took you so long?
We'll talk, but not here.
You've secured the target. I'll send the chopper to get you out. Make your way to the RV. You can check the location on your iDroid.
Mission info has been updated.
You look well. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
Всем боевым группам, это КП. Мы сможем с противником.
Magic words, boss. Waiting 9 years to hear him. Kept you waiting, huh? Come on. Say it for old time's sake. We lost it all that day. Everything. But we've got to look ahead. There's something I want to show you.
КП, это Дмитрий 1. Потерял визуальный контакт. Перемещаюсь к последней известной позиции. Прием. Это КП, понял. Будьте очень внимательны. Реагируйте на каждое движение. Конец связи. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Support helicopter has arrived.
Подразделся огонь. Открыли огонь в ответ. Мы потеряли врага. Враг полностью очень пытается поблизости. Наблюдайте осторожно. Прием. Ahab, do you read me? This is Pequod. There's a gas covering the LZ. We can't land. Pulling back.
Gas. It's them. Boss, watch out. It's the skulls. Don't let them find us.
Boss, whatever that mist is, it's all around you. We can't see through it. I'm changing the RV so it's outside the mist. Get over there. The chopper will be waiting.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Run, boss! You've got to lose him! West is cleared, and it looks like they're gone.
Those things. That's the unit that attacked us before. They came at us real fast in the same kind of mist. Man, survivors from 9 years ago were wiped out in minutes. I don't know what they want, but it's them. No mistake.
Mission
Put Miller in.
updated.
This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal. This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at... This is Pequod. There's an obstruction at the LZ preventing me from landing. Request immediate removal. Gaining altitude.
Buddy departing area of operations. Extraction arrived at Mother Base.